And where do people meet witch doctors? And at some point when he tells you about what he does, how did you feel about it?
At first I didn't know, but it's that point of life where you feel you don't have anything. And then that time I was doing prostitution.
Oh, okay.
Yes, here in Nairobi. High end.
High-end, okay. Define high-end.
High-end is whereby men got to see your pictures and then they request for you. Yeah, not the other one which people stand at the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in that field, but now I know.
So at that point, I was with my friend, and then my friend told me, you need to have more powers for you to get more money. And that's when I got curious. And she told me that there are witch doctors who give you some medicine to boost yourself so that you can, so that men can see you. When they see you, they give you what you want. And that's where my journey began.
With the witch doctor?
Yes.
So you went there for consultation, then instead of making you rich, you fell in love with you, Amma?
No, that one did make me, that one did fall in love with me. The first witch doctor gave me those drugs. And then it was a journey with him because I used to go and then he used to change those drugs for some time. And then it reached a point I discovered that personally I have the roots of a witch doctor.
How?
You're born with it.
So you've got witch doctor traits or what?
Yes, it's like the way pastors are born.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And what charms or medicine was he giving you so that you can attract clients?
You're given to put to your lotion. Sometimes they give you to put to the food. But when it comes to food, you have to have one specific person. But when you're doing random guys, you're given for the lotion, for putting their drinks.
So if you have this lotion, what will happen to me?
You'll get attracted to me.
And then now instead of me paying rent at home, I give you the whole amount.
Yes.
How successful was that?
It was very successful because I used to live well and I used to have a nice lifestyle.
Oh yeah?
What it does, it bring. I used to when I come to you, your brain, you stop thinking. Whatever I'm telling you is what you're doing. I've captured you.
Can you use it for political rallies? Because maybe I can borrow from you in 2027. So I stop functioning.
Yes. And you follow me, whatever I'm going to tell you, whatever kind of money that I'm going to ask you, you're going to give me. And something funny about it is that when we meet the following day, you can't even remember. So you've seen those things on the street that...
me, I don't do... what have you heard about me? No, absolutely.
You hear stories that somebody came, greeted you, and then you give all the money.
Yeah.
There are those things.
And you get them from witch doctors?
Yes. Personally, I used to get mine from there. So at that time, when the business was booming, the witch doctor told me to look for a specific person so that I can have more, I can be even secure. Because you say a specific person like a sponsor, right? So I went to the market and I got one. So when you get a specific person, it's different from the others. So you're given those medicine for food to put in the food. When he comes to you, when he's eating, you put those drugs. And then at some point, I was given for putting in myself, in your body, like, yes, because the main point is for you to get I would say for the soul tie, for you and the man to get that relationship.
One.
Yes, to become one. So the time he ejaculates in you and you yourself, and there's that drug, that's a bond.
What does this medicine look like? So that when I see it out.
One of the things is that if a person is using them to you, you can't see them, because one of this, for it to work, it should be a secret.
Or no one should see?
No one should see it. You cannot talk about it, because the moment you talk about it, it backfires.
Let me ask you, you don't feel guilty when you do these things when you used to do them?
No, I didn't feel guilty.
And when you got this Mubaba, how much did you get out of him in totality?
A lot.
What, you bought your car, a house?
No, I don't go to that point because my security purposes.
Oh, okay. So you don't know who exactly it is?
I don't say who they are.
So now after this Mbaba, when did you start dating now the witch doctor?
So after this...
and why did you leave the Mbaba first? Let's start there.
Okay, personally I wasn't a permanent person. I didn't want a Mbaba for permanent reasons. I didn't want them to leave their wives. So I used to use for a period of time, and then I go to the next one.
A period of time is like how long?
Let's say 3 to 6 months.
And then you just disappeared from his life?
Yeah, at that moment you make him hurt. You make him, men hurt a lot. So you can even make him see you with another man. So when he hurts from the heart, that covenant is broken, the covenant that you have given him.
You seem like an expert in making men unhappy. So now...
So at that point, I've told you that I have those traits of witch doctors. I used to have them, like now I don't have. So the more this guy is giving me medicine, the more I'm becoming his client, the more I'm getting more powers than him, the witch doctor now.
Mm-hmm.
So it reached a point he can't now work with me, because whatever he gives me, it can't work. I'm more powerful than him.
How does it determine that you're more powerful than? Did you have to do something to someone else for you to see that you've got these?
No, I used to see the way things are working in my life. Because if you're born like that, first, things don't work. Like you can't, financially, you're drained ever. Secondly, I used to dream, and whatever I dream would come true. I would tell you, you've hurt me, you'll see. And then you'll actually see something will happen to you.
Like what?
Anything, not death. But whatever I would say, it would come to pass.
Give me an example of one thing you said. Like there are accidents, do people get robbed?
No, I didn't cause accidents.
But did you have the powers to cause accidents?
I've never told someone that, but I don't know, because I've never used that. Yeah.
So do you still have the powers of a witch doctor? So that I treat you very well before age?
No, I don't have. Right now I have the traits of a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now after this witch doctor said that now after being with you for this time and you consulting him, now you're more powerful. What happened next?
I looked for another one, and this time I went to Da. I had gone for Arusha, and then Arusha was he conned me, so I looked for another one. I went to Da.
And you know a lot of witch doctors, these people, I see those signboards, ukitaka kuongezwa mshahara, nini, kazini, kuongezwa cheo, kurudishiwa mali iliyopotea. I mean, some of those things, they just look like con. So how do you know whether one is conning you or not? Or you have to wait till the end and you realize, Allah, I have been conned.
They are con. Yeah, so real one doesn't advertise themselves. Wanakuanga Kawangware, nini.
And you seem well traveled in this witch doctor space.
No, I just come on.
So you said Kawangware has them?
No, I didn't specify.
But you went to Arusha?
Yes, Arusha nikakoniwa. It was a fake because I also got a number from the posters and I traveled and it was a con. And then after some time, I decided to try again. I went to Da. And that's where I got the real one. So that guy, at that time when I was going there, I was going for love potion.
You passed, when Mombasa did, you passed Machakos and its environs, you passed Arusha all the way to Da.
Yes.
Tell me about this love potion in Da.
I used to have someone, so I needed something from him. And you know how men sometimes are stingy.
What did you need from him? Money to do something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I needed to stabilize myself, so I had to use something.
So you went to Da?
I went to Da, and...
What's this guy of Da called? Okay.
You want to go there?
No, I'm just curious.
I know. So that's when that guy fell in love with me. So he couldn't... when we were there, we did those sacrifices. Za kuchinja. We did some chicken. Kachinja kuku. And then we had some eggs. We had some coconuts. Tukaoshwa.
What do you mean tukaoshwa?
Kuoshwa. Cleansing. Ile, you know, he had to kutoa dawa za huku Nairobi ndio zake zifanye kazi kwa mwili. It's like cleansing your body.
Okay, the past...
Yes.
So now this blood is mixed with something, it's smeared on you or what?
No, that cleansing was used, ilikuwa maji, kisima, maji ya mvua na maji ya baharini. So naoshwa. Kuku was just for kuchinja and for the mababu kukubali.
Okay.
Yeah, and at that moment he told me that I'm supposed to be one of them and I should go back home and see where my roots comes from. Because he would say, akisoma dua, he would tell.
But you've got the powers.
Yes. So, akanitengenezea mtu, but yeye bado akanipenda.
Which doctor?
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me tell you, those people, okay, patana kwa barabara you can't say. That guy had a six-pack, my friend.
What, this which
Yes.
doctor of yours?
Yeah, and then he's tall, so...
At what point, you saw the six-pack when?
See, when he was doing those rituals, see, he can't do rituals with clothes, see. Jifunga zile shuka tunonanga kwa Nigeria movie. So, up, ayuko na kitu. Yeah.
So hapo ndio ukasema, ukamwani hapo, is when did you decide, now let me date this guy?
You don't decide, they decide. Because anatumia hizo vitu kwako.
And did you come back to this guy that you had gone to the witch doctor for? How did it end with him? Did you get what you wanted from the stingy guy?
No. When I came back, he actually alinisaidia kitu ka 1 month, and then ule witch doctor cause anaona what is happening.
Akona kakio hivi.
Wanakuanga kumonitor. So at that moment akafanya hii dawa ikakosa kufanya kazi. So the guy just blocked me one day. Na kaenda.
Sasa ukatoka hapo pale umeblokiwa, ukarudi tena Da.
No, I didn't go back. So we used to have a relationship, phone. But what they do, they use spirits na majini. So at some point he would come to you at night when you sleep, and they would just have sex with you. So in the morning you would wake up and
you just think about the witch doctor.
No, you would wake up and feel you're wet. You would know something happened.
So from there, you just started, then what, you started a relationship with him, started by phone, and then you contacted each other, and then you dated for how long?
Not long. Was at some point he came to Kenya kutengeneza pesa. There are this cash yenye inatengenezangwa ya majini. So I had to host him because watu wenye alikuwa anatengenezea ni married people. So angeenda kwao na angeenda kwa hoteli juu hizo dawa zao.
So tell me about this pesa za majini. Even Toshwa Mashoshi is very curious with the economy where it is.
No, hizo pesa unachinja. So alikuwa amechinjia huko, alafu anakuja, maybe I have like 300k. Anazieka kwa hizi traveling bag za plastic, anaweka hapo, anafanya hizo mauganga zake, anafunika. So the way the hot watu wamekufa babu, the way watakupenda, it's the way they gonna give you money. So naweza weka 300, mimi nipate 1 million, mwingine aweke 300 apate 10 million. So
na unaipata tu hiyo siku?
Inalanda the following day, but you have to use it within 7 days, ama 14 days, ama 21 days.
So you give them 10 million, you have to use it within 7 days?
Yeah, that's why you see.
What do you do with 10 million in 7 days?
You can buy a car and then dispose it after some time. It happens. Can get a house, provided you don't have that liquid cash. Hawezi pea mtu wenyu, huwezi pea mtu wenyu, so you have to buy something.
So you give him 300k and then he gives you what? Like this first time you gave him, what did he give you?
No, hazikuwa amekuja kunitengenezea.
Oh, yeah, it's for these married couples.
Yes, but mimi nilikuwa naishi kwangu.
Na huko unataka hizi pesa?
I didn't have that kind of money. Na ni lazima uchinje. As in the rules, you have kuchinja first, and then kuchinja ng'ombe ni ka 100k. So you know you need like 400 or 500. I didn't have that kind of cash.
And as he was your boyfriend, why didn't he just give you ama pesa mganga ipeanwi ya kufanya kukubless?
Aizi kupea, actually unafaa umpe. Yeah, that's why you see wagangas hata brother zao wanakuanga hivyo tu, because for him he's supposed to kukutengeneza alafu wewe umpe pesa.
Okay. Yeah. So you dated him for a short while, then what happened?
Then he went back. We continued with the relationship, but sasa ikafika mahali hata, you know, when he monitors you, he makes sure you don't date anyone, you don't see anyone, so anakumake ukwe broke ndio umtafute. So at that point I decided now to go back to my roots.
And what are your roots? Because you said you're which doctor deep down?
Kikuyu. I'm a Kyuk. So I went to the traditional men for Kikuyu. And that's when wakaniambia I have to be one of them, like it's there. And time inaisha. So at that moment unaambiwa you actually even given a husband to be taking care of you, like yes, like unaambiwa this guy, you know, they are old men, so unaambiwa this guy will be your husband now, and that guy maybe you're the third wife, you're supposed to be the third wife, but the reason you're giving him, it's because maybe his wife is a church person. So when you, and now you yourself, you became one of them, you've become one of them. So ni lazima apewe mtu atafanya kazi na yeye.
Akuombe.
Mkwe mkiamka kuomba na yeye. So
you move into his house or what?
No, anaweza hata kuweka nje, but you're married to him.
And does his other wife know that he has a new wife that he's praying with every day, ama it's supposed to be a secret?
supposed to be a secret.
I really like those old men.
So at that point, Kambua, I need to get circumcised for me to be. It's one of the rules. You have to, and secondly, I have to kuchinja mbuzi.
Yeah, all Thiku women like a boozy. So you change a boozy for them to eat or for the ritual?
The ritual. So, and then I was like, what if I don't do this? They told me, you'll go mad, like. And at that point, I was actually going mad. My kid would complain.
But?
I'm shouting at him, and then he would like, I was just going mad. So, and then when I was going to do that, those things, that elderly man kapita kasema, instead ya kushinda ukitusumbua siwokoke. So I knew if I don't have to do this, I have to go on the other side.
And this was how long ago?
Last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Like early? Early last year.
Okay. That's when I looked for a man of God and I got born again.
So now you're saved?
Yeah.
And then I hear at some point you had shared this story out there, and so a lot of women are DMing you trying to get the contacts of these supernatural powers so they can be rich or meet rich men and all these things. How's that going?
Yeah, they are. Because they don't believe, this story is deeper and deeper, but when you just talk about it, the way I've talked about it, they feel it's fun. They feel they want to risk it. But they don't know the negativity of it.
Tell me about the negativity.
First of all, when you're using a witch doctor, they even give you some, they've given me hizo drugs za kushika mwanaume, they'll rushia you ugonjwa. So that hiyo pesa isikusaidie.
Who rushias who, the ugonjwa?
The witch doctors.
So it gives you money to trap a man, but at the same time it gives you a disease. What kind of diseases? Like a flu, like a chest infection, like the infection that happens when you get another man?
No. Anaweza kupea cancer. Yeah, so unaona hiyo time amekurushia ugonjwa, so kila time utakuwa ukimwambia nasikia hivi anakwambia nitumie pesa nikutumie dawa. Like anakutumia kama agent wake. Haya, when they come and sleep with you at night, because they do, and they can come in form of a man, an old man, a dog, what if you get pregnant? Our watoto wanakuanga spiritual kids. So you're out here and you have a kid somewhere anakuhaunt. But they don't tell you these things. Because either way you have to pay.
So do you have like any spiritual kids out there?
No, I didn't have. I don't.
How do you know?
I don't have. I know I don't have. Yeah.
Do you have other friends who went through this whole journey like yours and are still stuck there?
Yeah, I have a lot of people there who are doing that. And right now they are not my friends, they are my enemy because they feel that I'm going to expose them.
So when you are high and you're just doing it online, so these ones are also online, or some of them are on the street?
What?
Like they are saying these friends of yours, and you used to work online. Are they all online, or some of them are on the streets?
Some of them are not using it for love.
What are they using it for?
Businesses, marriages, keeping a man. You can give your husband to keep him.
Those things actually work?
Yes.
So like this thing you're given, does it have a color? Is it colorless? This thing that you sprinkle on the food, I'm really trying to understand how you...
Yeah, kama majani.
Inakaa kama majani
ya chai, yeah. Yeah, something like that. But majini inakuanga unga kitu ya white. Majini ni ile you use it at night at around 3, because you know why? Because women don't pray for their wives. As in siku hizi marriage zimekuwa tu hivyo tu, so it's easier for you kuchukua huyo mwanaume, so you wake up at 3, unaenda nje unaongelesha hiyo majini na kuletea huyo mwanaume
at 3 a.m.
Yes.
And these men don't wake up and wonder where the wives are going?
Sasa I'm saying ladies, the mistresses, if nataka kushika mwanaume.
Yes. Okay.
But you know, wives don't care in the first place, because I feel like nowadays bibi akiolewa na kwanga amefika na feelingi amefika, but they don't know what is out there, what are people doing, and the lengths ladies are willing to go.
And when you are consulting these witch doctors, because you've told me a lot of women want to, kushika mwanaume to get his money, for them to commit. Are there men who are also going to these places so that they can shika wanawake and
yes.
and have their wives commit and all these things?
Yeah, there are men, but mostly men wanenanga juu ya mashuga mami and protecting their properties.
Alright.
Have you ever realized that most rich men don't give out cash? Like cash, they would M-Pesa you. Hata soja huyo mwanaume hawezi mpea cash, anamwa M-Pesa.
But it's easier, and that's how the world has gone. Because me, I use mobile money on the time. You just say, baba,
No, I didn't say that.
Because a rich man obviously has lots of expenses in a day, and now the limit is 500,000, for example. So will he do cash, or go to withdraw at an M-Pesa agent, or just send you?
Okay. But that's
so if I want to protect myself, I just be accepting only cash.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm saying those who are mostly when you I didn't say all. Mostly when you protect, they don't give cash. That's how you would know. But I didn't say all. Esema, hiyo ni rule moja ya huko.
But before mobile money, what was the rule then? If you wanted to give someone something, you don't give them cash, you give them, let's say, a goat or what?
I wasn't bought.
Oh, you already bought that. I'm a syllabus in the over the years.
Yeah.
Wow. You've seen quite a bit. So what would you tell these young girls who are DMing you, telling you, nipatie, because I'm sure they ask for the contacts of these wagangas or where they can go.
I would tell someone, assuming umewekewa maji kwa mkono, hiyo maji haiwezi kusaidia.
What do you mean kumekewa maji kwa mkono?
Ukiwekewa maji hapa kwa mkono, haiwezi kusaidia, itamwagika, right?
Okay.
So, hakuna haja, you go for something yenye ni a short period of time, lakini at the future yako ikuwe broke, because they'll give you money for let's say 6 months, you'll be very okay, and then for the next 2 years you'll be dead broke. And maybe even if unajuanga mtu ametumia hizo vitu, they'll make sure umekuwa broke, they'll make sure uko slave wao, utakuwa ever ukienda huko. This person anaweza hata chukua uzazi wako, this person anaweza kurushia mgonjwa. Why can't we wait and then twende slow but sure, letu kidogo. You see, young people want to get rich. I actually wanted a lifestyle.
And you managed to get the lifestyle?
I got a lifestyle, but where is it now?
Tell me about this lifestyle. What is the lifestyle about?
Actually, it's lifestyle. I would say it's lifestyle and party, because I used to go to parties a lot. As in, unapewa pesa but unajipata umezitumia kwa club.
What's the highest amount you spent in one sitting at a club?
It's not more. Unajua siwezi kunywa kama mwanaume. And also kuna vitu unarushiwa depression me, because when this story came out, I got a lot of rejection. People would just text you and abuse you. People would call you and tell you all those bad things.
Yeah.
But after some time, I decided I'll make it my ministry, because that is what I want.
Yes.
And I have a ministry. I work with married women. Last week, but on 17th, I had my first conference. I was talking about these things because they are deep. It's a lot. Like if we talk about it, it's about 3 to 4 hours because they are very deep. So I was talking to people about how you would know, how you would tell your husband is into those things. Tajuaje bwanako amepewa. How are you supposed kutoa bwanako kama amepewa? Yes.
Can you just tell me briefly then for knowing how your husband has gone to these things?
One thing I've told you is that waganga anatumianga dawa zao saa 9 za usiku. And I always encourage women watumie maombi saa 6 za usiku, because by the time huyo mganga let me use me, by the time nataka kupea bwanako hizo dawa, na we kaa bibi umeshield na maombi ya saa 6, it won't work. Yangu ita backfire, itapata, it's like a shield umeweka kwako.
So,
are you getting?
So women should pray for their husbands like at midnight?
Because they don't. Because, you know, when we used to go to those people, I'm assuming maybe I want to take a person X. Person X alikuwa anaangaliwa venye yako. The wife, the what, na somwa kila kitu. And most of the things, mganga alikuwa anakuambia, huyu bibi yake atazii mwombezi, huyu bibi yake ni pastor, lakini ayu ako tu kitamshinda. But kuna ingine ulikuwa unaambiwa, hey, maombi ya mamake huyu mwanaume achana na yeye. So mothers pray for their kids more than wives do. So that's what used to happen. So in my ministry, I lead people to the prayers, the verses. It's like a journey. I go with people. I have partners who work with me, who support me, and it's a ministry now. I go to schools, like the whole of March, I'm fully booked. I go to seminars, I do one-on-one, I go to churches. Now that's what I'm doing. I would say I'm just unmasking the secrets of witchcraft. And
I think you should write a book and make a movie. It's very captivating. That's 3-4 hours. You get all the details and compress it into like a...
Yeah, somebody approached me and asked me whether they can make a book out of it. Because I say, that's my shame. But my shame is another person's way out of prison. So I have a YouTube channel. It's called Wairimu Chronicles. And yes.
Wairimu Chronicles.
Yes, you can tell them to subscribe and support us. And you can also reach me via my phone number.
07
18
Tosh, si yako kusave. Our camera guy is saying he's very keen on saving. I'm playing with you. 07
18 165 241.
0718 165 241.
Yeah, we have a second. I'm going to announce the date for my second seminar because the first time haikuisha. Like people wanted to hear more and more and more and more.
Yes.
But I will have a part 2 of it, and nitaambia watu it's when.
Wow. Wairimu of Wairimu Chronicles, thank you so much for coming through. Very interesting story.